Mr. FBI, I have not done nothing wrong. You may evacuate the premise. Yep, the FBI is here. Be cool, man. Be cool. I hear that they smell fear. Not much is really on the agenda right now. Besides me being tired as fuck right now and wanting to do dailies, get stuff out of the way and taken care of. There's something else I need to do. Coffee. I need coffee. Yep, we are early. I have no idea what you're talking about. Should we go do deadly assault? Just do something real quick. I'm gonna save my energy.
Design. I'm bringing perfect order to the battle line.
I'm gonna crack my neck right now.
Metal teeth grinding. Precision like a scalpel when I'm selling the score. Chaos is cancer. Your shit is a crime. Swing and I'm dragging you to the line. Think you're safe in your jagged disguise. To the mirror eye. Perfect perfection. There's no escape. Kissing your every crooked shape. Symmetry or death.
Alice time feels unstoppable.
To clean till there's nothing left.
your weakness. Just give up. Now, you're the prey. Careful. It's back. The final act begins now.
Your broken shape takes its final breath. No more chaos, no defect thrives. I'll bring the mirror to your crooked
Here's a taste of the abyss. Careful. I found your weakness.
One strike erase the mess you made. I bring the order, your world decays.
Ready for
Your broken shape takes its final
hit him where it hurts.
No more chaos, no bring the mirror to your crooked
The dazzling star of a summer night. Sorry for stealing your spotlight. Need my help, Yuzuha? Careful, don't get scared.
Now, you're the prey.
My house is at 3, Zua's is a 1, and James at a 2. Nah. All right, one more.
Yin and yang converge. shall turn to dust. Cycle of yin and yang. Get still. As decreed. Yin and yang converge. Cycle of yin and yang. Obliterate form and spirit. Being mind and one. The weak point is here. Let's get still. Cycle of yin and yang. Reality and illusion. Evil shall turn to dust.
What's up, Black? He dead. God, I feel like I got this crack. I need to crack my neck. Like, I feel like I got this fucking stiff shit in my neck right now. One more. Let's go. How you guys doing this today? Yeah. City of Steel.
No time to pray. Just load the mag.
Just saw the same video. Nice back there. Good job. Hey, look, it's a long ass fucking video. And I apologize for that. Originally, that video was almost 2 hours long, by the way. And I cut it down by fucking 1 hour and 20 minutes. Because the one point that I want to make sure that I'm upholding, I guess you want to say, that I'm trying to uphold, is the fact that I'm not trying to be subjective and trying to consider my subjectiveness, quote unquote, fact. I see you got on a longer tangent today about the fucking other shit. Which, I'm not even gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole. Because there's more to that story than what is being led on, I guarantee it, and I'm not touching it. With that fucking bullshit with the guy from the WUWA Reddit getting banned, all that shit. Like, there's a lot of faults in that. And I think that, a simple conversation could fix a lot of problems, man. But I mean, fact of the matter is, I have an obsession for fucking Saitonas, apparently.
Found your weakness. Careful. Now, you're the prey.
You'll regret choosing me as your opponent. Time to take you over! You're lucky not out! Go, Mama! Think I offer you the dazzling star of a summer night. No pressure!
Hit him where it hurts.
Your opponent is me. Summer memories will give me strength. Remember the softness of time for a surprise. With my sword, I'll face you.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
Alright, cover from there.
At the beach, Alice Timefield is unstoppable. Your weakness has been exposed.
Found your weakness. Let's make this count.
Don't get scared, no! Who dares hurt Alice? It won't hurt. I'll make it quick.
Who's the hunter and who's the prey? The final act begins now.
Salute. Solid. Score one beneath. I offer you the dazzling star of a summer night. I saw the prince.
Yep. Heads up.
Come on, don't be nervous.
Hit him where it hurts. I'll make it painless.
Take this.
It won't hurt for long, I promise.
My sword always points to victory.
Now, you're the prey.
In the name of summer, I won't lose. Such a tough opponent. You're careful, don't get scared. Your opponent is me. Summer memories will give me strength.
Damn, right in the titties. No, these aren't M6. These are M3. I'll show you. Alice M3. The only one in here that's any strong as them is going to be Alice in that sense. All right, select. We have an M2 Jane, M1 Yuzuha, and because get some fucking sleep, Jake. Get the fuck out of here, you motherfucker. And a 3 on fucking Alice. The only 7/6s on this account is going to be our Shifu and our senior Jufufu. Is it you got your stream set up? Do I have a stream set up? I don't know if I have a stream set up. Oh my god, that's not an M2 Yuzua. Nope, it's an M1, bro. It's an M2, bro. I mean, it's an M1, bro. I didn't go M2. All I did is I saw this shit right here, right? I said I was good with that. I mean, an M2 would be fucking nice, don't get me fucking wrong, but I wasn't gonna look at wasting the money on this shit just yet, right? Just to get the damage increased by 15 and anomaly build up by 15%, I mean, come on. M1's already doing good enough of a fucking job. When you do a game, 30 energy, she enters the battlefield in investigation mode or whatever, the effect trigger once for 80 seconds, but when the sweet scare, all attribute resistance is reduced by 10%, and the anomaly when I saw this shit, I said that's good enough. An M2 would be great, but I think an M1 is perfectly fine. I mean, I got an M1 fucking Miyabi and I don't even fucking use it. I should. I completely should use this more. But Alice, I went straight for fucking M3. Not gonna lie, I wanted the title card. I don't particularly want her unclothed, but I'm fine with the grayscale on it. I'm fine with that.
You want to test my hammer?
For Seed, I am probably just going to get her, and I'm just going to worry about Trigger and getting her weapon. I'm not too interested in getting more Mindscapes for Seed. I'm really not. I'm not too worried about it, comparably. But it is what it is. But I want to address something here, I think, really quickly. And I guess I could get your thoughts about it as well. I do apologize to several of you guys out there who come to the live streams that think, I'm a slop tuber. I know that is what it's looking like right now, that I am going into slop, that I am, very much obsessed with St. Tonus and everything else that's going on around that entire scenario. And, the content that I've been making is mostly revolved around it. But I want to explain that I don't see myself. Maybe I am. I just, blind to it and I'm being tunnel visioned. And you guys can correct me if I'm on it, if I'm wrong about this. For the course of over about 7 to 8 months now, I have seen St. Tonus and several different CCs like him make different takes in regards to things that they claim to be factual evidence, if you would. That this is a factual statement. They will take something off of Reddit, they'll take something off of Twitter, they will basically tell a little truth, and then they will bury it deep into what I like to call a exaggerated lie, and try to sprinkle it all together and mash it together and try to feed it to their audience, to us as viewers, as this is the gospel of the truth. They will go out their way to manipulate, to make you, to gaslight you, to say that you're wrong, and to make you think that, your impressions, your opinion actually is quite much inept, that it's quite stupid. And I know that on the live streams, if we get a little bit excited, we get a little bit entertaining, we go into a whole different league. Like you'll hear my voice drop, you'll hear my voice get high, you'll hear me go like, what the fuck here and there. But in honest truth, like the videos that I try to produce and the videos that I'm trying to push out, whether you consider it slop, whether you consider it shit, whether you consider, just I am the Z.Z.Z version, I'm the becoming of a Z.Z version of St. Tonus. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not emotionally attached to Z.Z.Z. I'm not emotionally attached to Weather and Waves. I'm not emotionally attached to any video game in my life. The only game that I've ever was emotionally attached to, I will say it like this, there's only one game series that I was emotionally attached to that broke my heart, was Shenmue. Shenmue 1, 2, and then when the third one came out and I put the money into Kickstarter to get to that game, to actually see that game come to fruition, it broke my heart what happened to my beloved series. But otherwise than that, what I want to make sure of on this channel, and I want to make sure it's understood. Yes, I have my own personal beefs, biases for St. Tonus, for the way he acts. Same thing goes to some of the other CCs that I've seen. I think that a simple conversation could solve everything, to be completely 100% honest. But regardless, there is times where I will say like this. St. Tonus is not always 100% wrong. Okay? From what he looks at, I had this conversation early this morning before I had to go to work. And I think one of the guys in the Discord, Chris, put it out the best way. St. Tonus on paper is right. However, St. Tonus in demonstration is wrong. There is more factual information that is out there. And what I want to make sure is on this channel, no matter what happens, no matter what kind of excitements happen, no matter what kind of biases happen, whatever, that when we're talking about different topics, whether it's gacha revenue, whether it's HP inflation, whether it's the story of Zenless Zone Zero or Weather and Waves or whatever gacha game, no matter how much we might dislike the other party talking about things, that we need to justifiably look for information and stay as factual as possible. So I know I've gotten a couple of comments on my videos. I know I've gotten a couple of DMs talking about, stop being St. Tonus. That you're obsessed with St. Tonus. You're upset with this. You're obsessed with that. You're obsessed with this. I mean, the last video I posted before St. Tonus was about someone else and a topic that they had presented. And I talked about a topic about the demographic of Z.Z.Z versus Weather and Waves, the targeted audience. I know right now majority of my content is slapped around right now with St. Tonus because primarily, let's be honest here, a lot of people who come to this channel, who comes watch this channel, they're not here watching for gameplay. You got your channels for that. I like playing Z.Z.Z. As you can see, I typically at the beginning of my streams, what I like to do is I like to come here and I actually like to play. I actually like to sit here and I actually like to do things. I just don't like sitting here and talking all the time. But I realize that for my demographic of an audience, there is something that I think that is a bit lacking in the Z.Z side of the community. That is someone handling the conversation of these drama-based topics. You have people who talk about things like HP inflation and such because it does evolve around the gameplay, but relatively or not, they just back away when the drama comes, which is acceptable and understandable. Like, not everybody wants to get involved in drama. It's not for everybody. The way I want to make sure that we're handling drama on this channel, the way we're handling when you post a video in my Discord about St. Tonus, you make some commentary about St. Tonus and you show me something, is I'll watch it. If you show me something from Gacha Smack, you show me something from Cap the Cabbage, you show me something from Kazahana, I got a couple of videos that I'm going to go take a look at here in a little bit that we're going to react to, and we're going to take a look to see what's going on. Not all of it's St. Tonus. All I want to make sure of is that if we do have a different opinion, and that we're going to discuss our different opinion, that if we're going to see that this person here or that person there is spreading what we feel is misinformation, misguided, then I want to make sure that we have the facts that counteract it, that we can say, no, this is not right, and this is why. I want to make sure that those arguments are presented. I feel like that is the key scenario to a lot of this that needs to happen. And I do apologize that to a few of you guys out there who may look at it like this. If you think I am very much obsessed with St. Tonus, that you don't like the way the channel's going, you don't like how we're handling the drama, you don't like the coordination of what we're talking about, 100%, I get it. The unsubscribe button's right there. I bid you a fondue. And please have a good one wherever you go at. No hard feelings. I completely understand. Because look, even I am getting tired of talking about the drama to a certain point. But I'm not going to lie. A lot of these topics that is presented, even by someone like St. Tonus, is actually quite interesting to think about. Like, I didn't think about like the last video before St. Tonus I posted, I didn't think about the demographic, the target audience for Z.Z.Z, whether it's catered to young people or not. I fully disagree on that take, because in all just, I mean, if you look at the actual marketing, the actual trailers and everything else, you will see that there is a different type of storytelling that basically, while you may look at a character in this game as lovey-dovey and cute and innocent, you know, you may see a cool character, you may see a character like, you know, Astra here.
The anticipation off stage is the perfect prelude.
She's happy. She's sexy. She's gorgeous. In the story, to a certain point, she's absolutely endearing. But she has a tragic fucking tale that goes along with that. And there's a reason how her character has developed the way it did. There's a reason why she sings. And I feel like that side of the argument needs to be discussed. If someone is looking at only one side of the story and they're not looking at the other side, then I feel like that is what needs to be presented. This is the same thing like last night with Gacha Revenue, that 1 hour and 20-minute video that was originally 2 hours, that I cut it down by clipping out some stuff and clipping out all the dead air and shit to try to make sure that we can condense it as short as possible. There's a lot of key different factors that St. Tonus was providing that factually was not correct. That was being pushed as if it was fact. And again, I feel like someone needs to call it out. I was one of those people that I called it out one time. I got my ass basically fucking spanked from it, from the Weather and Waves community, telling me I'm completely garbage, I'm completely wrong. I apologize for it, and pretty much I sat in the back lines and I kept watching it happen. Over time, I was basically World War II America, and I said, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. But when you're going to start seeing these types of CCs keep spreading this type of information, this misinformation, I'm a person who never played Z.Z.Z, really, you know, who said, before I say anything, let me go attempt it. 5 months ago, whatever it was now, 4 or 5 months ago now, is when I first started it. And I learned a lot. I have learned a lot about this game, and I know there is still a lot more to learn about this game. I know there's a lot more to learn about the combinations. I understand that there's more to learn about, you know, different things with the builds. There's different customizations here or there. There's different things to be more optimal and everything else. But in general, I've been learning that through several different resources, from the chat, from different content creators, and so forth. Right now, I'll tell you right now, I'm actually sitting down and I'm actually watching Genshin live streamers right now for 6.0. And I'm debating whether or not when 6.0 comes out, then I'm going to try Genshin 6.0. Just dive right into it and give it a shot. Why? Just because, you know, I don't think that it's as bad as people make it out to be. But I could be wrong. Honestly, I need to give it another shot if I really want to try to have an opinion about it, I feel. And that's what I'm going to do. Simple as that. So I'm just going to let you guys know there will be more Honkai Star Rail. There will be Genshin on here. There will be Weather and Waves, and there will be Z.Z. This is going to be an all-around gacha game channel. Okay? That's what's going to end up happening. We're going to touch everything. And when we're touching everything, we're touching it for the simple fact that we need to get, in my head right now, the facts, not the subjectives. I need to see if Genshin Impact really made a pay-to-win boss that I need to buy a certain fucking character for. I need to see what is going on here and what's going on there. That's all it is. Whether I like it, whether I dislike it, it doesn't matter. The thing is that I need to go into with a non-biased opinion. And that is what I'm going to incorporate. So, to those out there, that I'm going to say like this, that you 100% disagree with my takes, that you don't like the direction of what I am doing on this channel. You don't like the drama content. You don't like me nitpicking Weather and Waves. You don't like me nitpicking Z.Z.Z, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail when I am doing things. You don't like me praising certain games over other games. You don't like none of this. You don't like the fact that I'm going to go ahead and sit here and watch St. Tonus and pause it and go ahead and look for information that showcases that, hey, what he's saying right here is actually wrong, and make a video out of it. That I'm going to let you know right now, this is not the channel for you. I will say like this, that if you are a person who's going to be here for me, you want to be here for those conversations, you want to be here supporting those conversations, and you don't want to feel like you want to stop feeling judged, and you want to express your opinion, whether you agree or disagree with me, this is where it is. I would love to have you on the journey. You don't have to agree with every single one of my takes. Hell, sometimes I do on purpose to make a bad take just to see if you guys will go ahead and hit me on it. Because it is your sworn duty, I would feel, that if you don't agree with something I say, speak up. If you feel like there is some misinformation I'm spreading, speak up. Don't even trust me. One thing that I want to make sure that when anyone comes in here and says, well, wait a minute, bro over here said A, B, and C. And I said, well, A, B, and C is not exactly what it is. It's actually D, E, F, and G over here. And they're like, what are you fucking talking about? I want to be able to present that to them. And I want to say, now, if you don't believe either side, if you don't believe me and you still believe them, go do your own research. That's it. I feel like that needed to be a little bit of a conversational piece. A little bit more serious tone than I normally am, because I see the comments. I've read the comments today. I've gotten the DMs today. I know this is one of the main reasons why certain people do not want to associate with me no more and don't want to talk with me no more. But these are also some of these people that I'm talking to, and everything that's disassociated with me is also people that is very heavily stuck into the Weather and Waves game, and basically is making statements that Weather and Waves is better than Elden Ring and Weather and Waves is better than Black Myth Wukong. And that they are spending money in that game, and for some reason they are treating it like a religion. And then when you tell them, for example, well, why don't you try another game for a little bit, they get mad at you. Apparently, Weather and Waves to them is life. And I'm going to be honest, those types of friends that I had, I thought about it for the last couple of weeks. I don't want to associate with people like that. I want to associate with people that can agree with this statement. I like Z.Z.Z. I like Weather and Waves. I dislike this. I dislike that, but I'm okay if you fucking play it. It doesn't hurt me none. I want to make sure that I'm associated with people that understand that it's okay to agree, to disagree. Now, sorry for the more serious tone of this stream in the beginning here, the more intellectual talk, I will go back to your classic normal dumbass here momentarily and start talking about tits, ass, and everything else that we normally would talk about. But I just wanted to paint the picture out because this is who I am. And at the end of the day, whatever fucking content I put up, I put up. Whether you like it, whether you don't like it, it is what it is. I'm not changing myself for anyone. I did it once in this community and never to fuck again. I don't think I am big enough for someone like Sepoko. I will do things in my regards. But I do apologize for the serious talk. I do fucking apologize on it. Okay. I do apologize, serious tone. But I feel like with the comments, with the DMs, with the agenda pushing that is spread upon, that it was best to go ahead and address it. Maybe I should make a video into it. Maybe I should make a video about this and express this in a video. But these same people who make these comments, who contact me on DMs, are the same people who also watch the live stream. So you know who you are. And I will even do this right now. This is serious me. I got food right here. I would like to eat. The platform is open right now. You got a problem with me? You got a problem with the content? You got a problem with the conversations that I'm having? Floor is open. Present them. Type what you want to type. I ain't shy. So you shouldn't be either. Discuss it. Or should we just go ahead and go straight to reacts? Because unlike some people out there in this world that that some of y'all regard as, you know, holier than thou, I'm the type of person that believes that everybody has an opinion, that everybody should be given the opportunity to have their opinion. I don't think anybody is absolutely, completely fucking stupid. And I think sometimes the stupidest question, the stupidest statement that is made is because that one person never asked the fucking question to begin with. Science, baby. It's power. Yes, I do have a problem with you. Go for it. You got a problem? Hit me with it. Why is my goat Miyabi not M6? The reason why this character... I do not play this character. Let me put it this way. Miyabi looks great. Miyabi is fine to play. Miyabi is a great character in general from everything I've seen. It is wonderful to watch. It is wonderful to see this character do the amazing shit that it does. But I got a problem with this character. I have a major, major flaw that this character has presented to me. And it's the reason why I refuse to really learn this character. Hey, you want to know what that is?
It's nearly time.
It's a bootleg copy of the one of the greatest characters there ever was. That was ever created in a franchise. Right? I think we can all agree. Virgil is one of the greatest characters known to man. But do you know how many games since the dawn of Virgil has come out that basically has a Virgil-like character, movesets, or whatever inside of it? That I am Virgil out. I can play Liza P. There's a Virgil character. I can play Elden Ring. There's a Virgil moveset. There's so many Easter eggs in several different games that has Virgil in it nowadays that I look at Miyabi. I don't look at Miyabi anymore. I don't look at Miyabi no more. Know what I look? Know what I see when I look at Miyabi? Let's get like this. Know what I see? I see Virgil with tits. That's what I see. Like, I'm sorry. It's too similar. And maybe, and when I want to scratch the itch of playing a Virgil character, I'll come to it. You know what character I want so fucking bad that's coming in? I want fucking Nero, man. I guess what Monatel has. He's got a fucking moveset that is actually, if you look at it very, very carefully, it's not just related to Soul Bad Guy. It's related to fucking Nero. Monato is the fucking bootleg Nero that's coming in. And I'm so looking forward to that. And that's what I'm looking forward to. I have not played DMC5, so just imagine how I see Miyabi from your perspective of Virgil. I have played every single Devil May Cry. Go play DMC3. Go play DMC4. Go play DMC Devil May Cry, the remake. You don't have to play DMC5. My God, like, dude, I refuse. Like, there's actually a game that I refuse to play. I honestly refuse to play this because of this. I was going to play it originally. I was originally going to play this. This 6 months ago was basically guaranteed to be played, right? I watched all this. I was so happy. I was so happy. It looks great. It looks fantastic. It looks awesome. The bosses look like they're fucking grotesque and amazing.
Legendary.
And then we get to the ending of it.
Nothing else comes close, not even my life. I swear I won't be late. Not again.
Fucking judgment cut.
Not again. Not again. I swear I won't be late. I swear I won't be late. I swear I won't be late.
That's fucking Virgil.
Not again.
Now, I know the game's not completely about that shit, don't get me wrong. But I won't lie. It was a little bit of a turnoff. Is that not Judgment Cut? So in any case, anyone's got some real criticisms to give to me? Or are you all here going to say you support me? Because look, apparently I'm fostering, according to some people in some other chats right now, I am fostering an echo chamber of quote unquote retards. That's what's being said, okay? That I have to bolster an echo chamber. Last I checked, I don't think I have an echo chamber. I think you guys have your own fucking opinions. I have my own fucking opinions. Whether or not you agree with it or you disagree, that's on you. I don't think of you any less if you disagree with me. PGR DMC collab, hard as fuck. There was a CC out there. I believe there was a CC out there that said that PGR is kind of easy. Just hit the right orbs at the right time type deal. Yeah. Try to play fucking DMC POC Virgil. I got an account. I played it. I ain't touching that shit again. That is Devil May Cry on crack. And not the good type of crack. Like, that is something, let me be honest with you. The DMC fucking PGR collaboration, it's a event and everything, where you gotta like fight Virgil and try to get 3 stars on his shit. Let me tell you something. I'm not sure if anyone knows what the fuck I'm talking about. But I was playing it a couple of times. And let me tell you something. That is a day that I would need absolutely no fucking distractions. There ain't no read, no chat. There ain't no fucking me dealing with my family. That is straight up 3 monsters, 3 5-hour energy drinks, lots of fucking Coca-Cola, a fucking pizza on the side, and me sitting here bitching up every single time I die. Until I finally win. That right there, when I played it, that is Devil May Cry. You ain't playing PGR in the DMC collab. But my God, did they get that shit so precise and so optimal that you have to do some shit in there. That, let me put it this way. The account that I got with Virgil on it is maxed. The person who gave me the account to play on the account wailed on Virgil. Max weapon, max character. Wailed. Nor him, nor I can get past certain parts in that collaboration right now because it is pure fucking skill. When you're going to fight a fucking Virgil with over 1,000 life bars, that the first couple hundred, pretty easy. Until time stop doesn't work no more. Until this fucking boss basically fucking stays in goddamn, when this boss stays in goddamn fucking Devil Trigger the fucking entire time and basically says, here's my dick. Now you can suck it. I'll probably continue it. I just need a day. We just need a day where something like what happened once before, right? When I first got started in AI music, I created a certain song on purpose because I was so fucking pissed off. Okay? I was so pissed off that the creation of a song was made. And this song played on loop the entire time during the live stream until I killed the boss. And this is what would happen in PGR. Let me put it this way. There's a word in here that says parry. to keep reminding me that I need to fucking parry. That's the reason why you're going to hear the word parry in this song quite a bit, is because holy shit, did I need to parry this boss. I couldn't just brute force it. I had to parry. And that's the reason why parry is so pertinent in this song, to keep reminding my brain, parry, 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 parry.
Night. Never swing, never miss. Feels like I'm lost within the abyss. Can't take this anymore. I need some bliss. This goddamn boss gonna clutch like this.
Damn boss, you're tearing me apart. Need to parry, but you're breaking my heart. Every move, every pain, it's a brutal art. My asshole still hurts right from the start.
I should remake this one, actually.
Goddamn boss, you're tearing me apart. Need a parry, but you're breaking my heart. Every move, every pain, it's a brutal art. My asshole still hurts right from the start. Tried every trick, every strategy, but this goddamn boss is a catastrophe. Hell's boss, all my patience gone. Still this battle rages on and on. Every swing, every miss. Feels like I'm lost in the abyss. Can't take this anymore. I need some bliss. This goddamn boss gonna clutch like this.
Goddamn boss, you're tearing me apart. Need to parry, but you're breaking my heart. Every move, every pain, it's a brutal art. My asshole still hurts right from the start.
This song will kick up here in a second.
Happy boss, you're tearing me apart. Need some parry, but you're breaking my heart. Every move, every pain, it's a brutal art. My asshole still hurts right from the start.
Here we go.
I'll keep on fighting, won't back down, even if it means another round. With every hit, I'll stand my ground until this goddamn boss finally down.
Every swing, every miss. Feels like I'm lost in the abyss. Can't take this anymore. I need some bliss. This goddamn boss gonna clutching like this.
Goddamn boss, you're tearing me apart. Need to parry, but you're breaking my heart.
Every move, every pain, it's a brutal art. My asshole still hurts right from the start.
And here we go.
Fuck this boss, fuck. The cover's locked down, I've had enough. Every hit, every block, I feel so stuck. When I can find you, I'm working my friend. Every flame, you won't back down. Even if it means another round. With every hit, I stand my ground. Until this goddamn boss finally down.
Keep on fighting, won't back down, even if it means another round. With every hit, I'll stand my ground until this goddamn boss finally down.
Bang. This goddamn boss, tripping me is everything but stand my ground.
I think this song might actually deserve a remake. I might remake this song. I think this song deserves a remake, to be completely fucking honest. Oh, I was struggling on different bosses. This one right here was created for, in particular, Weather and Waves, Tempest, Hologram Boss. Okay? Because I was trying to brute force myself, but at the same point in time, I was level 30. Trying to fight a fucking level fucking 70. And you know what's sad? I sat here that entire night with that song on repeat, fighting it until I knew every single fucking goddamn nick on that son of a bitch. To every little tick. To where when I saw him do a certain move, I knew exactly what the fuck he was going to do next. And you know what happened? My level 30 ass kicked his fucking level 70 ass. It took about fucking 30 tries. 30 to 50 tries. Maybe a little bit more than that. But we got it. And this is when I started doing AI music. Like a lot of the music that, like I said, you hear in the channel is all AI, man. Everything's fucking in here is going to be fucking AI, man. Everything. And at the same point in time, I'm going to be honest with you, the music in fucking Weatherways 1.0 kind of sucked. Okay? Like, I have a playlist of nothing but old AI music. Some songs I like, some songs I just made and I just left in there that wasn't really that good, to be honest. But otherwise, left it in here. I mean, we got JJK music in here. We got Dragon Ball music in here. We got Roni Kitchen music, Kaiju number 8 music in here that we've made. We even made music for My Hero Academia. We made music for different types of anime. We made music directly for Weatherways itself. We made fucking good music, bad music, shit music. I made a song for my fucking wife called Demonic Cake. Because she's a baker?
It's a pure damnation, a pinch of chaos, a cup of fear in this kitchen. The devil's near. A splash of sin, a hint of doom. From the cauldron rises a darkened blue. Mixing shadows and the essence of dread in this bowl where the demons tread.
Milky, 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 milky. Stir, stir, stir.
With the shadows red and rise from the oven, come darkened lies. Milky, milky, evil, milky, stir, stir.
Yeah, we made the evil Milky song. I even made a song for my son. This is my son's song. I made one just for him because he got into Jurassic Park.
Dinosaur, dinosaur, roaming through the forest floor. Dinosaur, dinosaur, we've never seen this before. Dinosaur, dinosaur, it's a
You can recommend music. I just make my own.
dinosaur, dinosaur, holy shit, it's a dinosaur. Massive claws, mighty roar, echoes through the jungle core. Scales and teeth, ancient lore, this beast we can't ignore. Dinosaur, dinosaur, it's a fucking dinosaur. Dinosaur, dinosaur, holy shit, it's a dinosaur.
I even made a song about the Twitch women on Twitch. Do y'all want to hear the Twitch bitch song? There is a song that I made that is for basically the sluts of Twitch. I haven't played this song in a long fucking time. Yep, Twitch thoughts.
Twitch lights on, it's prime time now. Emo queens with the devilish bow. Eyes so wide, makeup thick. Tears of black, lips of slick. Ooh, voices sugar sweet. Tear-free subs falling at their feet. Bouncing, flaunting, screens their stage. Sips are caught in a digital cage. Blue princess dancing on screen. Living the dream, they're the ultimate queen. Bits and subs, money flows. In this game, it's all who knows. Streaming inches, hearts they steal.
We also tried to make original music as well, like this. Get the lyrics. I don't want to waste our time on a long intro.
Shadows creep in, but I won't fade. Walking the line like a tightrope parade. Balancing acts with no room for mistake. One wrong move and the whole world shakes. Whispers in the dark, but I stay true. Echoes of the past, but I push through. Grit and resolve in every stride.
I have one song in particular, though.
Nothing to hide. I don't know why, but I won't trip it. I don't know why, but I won't trip it. I don't know why, but I won't trip it. It's a long way down. Target, focus, sharp.
Where is it?
Drum rhythm in my heart. No fear of the
So, Actually, there's a couple songs. Here's another song for y'all. There's two songs I'll play, and then we'll go into something. Then we're going to actually go into something else here. So, I don't remember what the fuck the name of the fucking anime is. I have no fucking clue what the name of this anime is. Someone here is probably going to know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, and they're going to say what the name of it is immediately. So, let me describe the anime to you. I am watching basically a wrestling match that has a luchador in it, by a fucking princess to save them from the dark demon, because this was during the time that fucking Valk was making me watch every fucking single isekai there fucking was, and the first fucking thing I see that made me bust out laughing was this motherfucker grabs the princess and suplexes her into the fucking ground. I have not seen it. I'll take a look at it here in a minute. I am sure someone here is going to fucking tell me exactly what that anime is. It was a masked luchador that fucking grabbed the princess and slammed her right into the ground, which created this song.
She said, oh hero, with power so grand, save us from the demon king's hand. With your strength we can win this fight, bring back the day, banish the night. Hero to zero, flip her around, suplex the princess right to the ground. I'm not your savior, don't need a crown. In this wild world I'll stand my ground. The court gasped, the guards did cry. Why hero, why? But I just smirked and stood up tall. Said, I'm not here to answer your call. She wanted a savior to fight her war, but I had other plans in store. No noble quest, no grand crusade, just a suplex in the
You got it. I think you got it. Like I said, I don't know what the name of it is. I don't care to know the name of it. All I know is that I saw it, and all I thought is it needed to be a song. That's it. Now, how many of y'all remember Goku versus Frieza the first time? And how many of y'all remember the moment that Frieza got bitch slapped by Goku? Everybody should remember this, right? That moment when Goku's like, I'm going to knock some sense into you, and he beats the shit out of Frieza by slapping the piss out of him. I told AI that I wanted a song about Frieza being racist to Goku, and Goku having enough and beating the shit out of him. This was by accident, and this is what was created. And it goes hard.
Calling Goku names, making him crack. Monkey this, monkey that, it's on repeat. But Goku's had enough time for a beat. Frieza, you're gonna learn today. Mess with me, there's a price to pay. Super Saiyan power in his hand, gonna make you understand. Big slap, left and right. Frieza's flying out of sight. Goku's done with all the hate. It's time to set the record straight. In the heat of battle, results fly. Frieza thinks he's tough, but he's in for a surprise. Goku ends up with a mighty swing, slapping sense into this cold-hearted king. Frieza, you respect me now. Feel my power, you gotta bow. Saying pride in every strike, teaching you what's wrong from right. Big slap, left and right. Frieza's flying out of sight. Goku's done with all the hate. It's time to set the record straight. Frieza's head spin, can't believe his eyes.
So yeah, that was the creation of that. We also got a song, if you know who Akuma is. There's a bunch of these fucking songs, right? I can go through them all. There's a song that we made also. What happens if you gave Akuma a driver's license? From Street Fighter. Street Fighter Akuma. What happens if you would give him a driver's license? That was the prompt to AI. This was the song it would create it.
Highways alive with the roar of the night. Akuma's unleashed, ready for the fight. Fresh off the line with the license in hand. Speed demons gonna rule this land. Burning rubber, tires scream.
Oh god, that song.
Rush, living the dream. Pedal to the metal, feel the thrill. Akuma's healed the mental bled kill. Drift demons tearing up the road. Lightning fast in a deadly mode. Wind in his hair and fire in his eyes. He's gonna drift till the morning rise. Drift demon, hear the engine cry. Speeding through the night, under the sky. The heart of steel and nerves of ice. Akuma's drifting to paradise. City lights blur in a neon haze. Akuma speed sets the streets ablaze. Corner after corner, he's taking control. Drifting through the night, chasing his goal. Charlie's on the run with a heart full of fight. Legs of steel, but no match for the night. Akuma's drift catches her in the turn. Speed demon flames make her tires burn. Vroom, vroom, motherfucker. Drift demon tearing up the road. Lightning.
May I go ahead and admit really quickly that I actually played that song playing Need for Speed a couple of times? Oh, I'm ready to pick up seed. I'm ready to pick up seed. Now, how many of y'all got a stepsister? If you got a stepsister, this song might be in relation to you.
Mom and Dad aren't home, I'm chilling all alone. Grab the snack, turned on the TV, sitting in my zone. Then I heard a muffled shout coming from the laundry room. Oh no, stepsister stuck, I hope this won't spell doom. Step bro, I'm stuck in the dryer. She cries, I'm thinking, oh no, please not these vibes. She's trying to get my attention, her voice getting higher. But I'm just trying to hide from her kinky desires. I walk to the laundry room, trying to stay cool. She's halfway in the dryer, this is not what I choose. Steps is how'd you get there? I asked with a sigh. She says, it's a long story, just help me, don't be shy. Step bro, I'm stuck in the dryer. She cries, I'm thinking, oh no, please not these vibes. She's trying to get my attention, her voice getting higher. But I'm just trying to hide from her kinky desires.
All right. I think that's good for the music right now. Okay, so apparently the Augusta situation has been looked at. Let's see. Regarding to the issue where Augusta's ultimate skill fails to trigger, monster spawns in Whipper Waves and Tower Versity, we've confirmed that this behavior is due to the intended skill mechanics and not a bug. Augusta ultimate... What the fuck did I say? Augusta Ultimate affects monster waves differently depending on their size. If the ultimate activates before a large wave spawn, it causes time to stop, preventing monsters from appearing. In such cases, you need to wait for the monsters to spawn first, then activate the ultimate. Smaller waves are not affected in the same way. We recommend searching for Augusta gameplay guides to help you optimize her usage and scenario. This ticket will be closed. If you have any other issues, feel free to contact us again. Thank you. They're going to fix it, though. They're going to end up fixing it. It's not a bug. It is intended. I fucking called this shit. Fucking 2 or 3 nights ago. I called it. I said that it looks intended. It makes perfect fucking sense why it does it. I said it. I fucking straight up said it. That I knew that this was going to that it was intended. And you have someone like St. Tontus and other people say, no, it's a bug. It's a bug. No, the bitch freezes fucking time. So you need to be able to optimize the usage of it. It's intended. If it's going to freeze the the clock at the top, it's also going to freeze the spawn clock. And small spawns is saying right here that the small spawns are not as affected in the same way as a large spawn. It made perfect fucking sense. Like, there was no, like, how does Saitonis put it as? Like, this is, like, you guys call this fun? Blah, 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 all this other stuff. And it's like, you're not losing out on anything. The timer stopped. You're in a free spot. Like, yeah, and you can end the ult immediately. You don't have to wait out the entire, 7-second duration? You can just end it. It's intended. I knew it. So the idea, what you should do is if there's like, let's say there's 2 enemies left in a wave, right? And you shouldn't be popping your ultimate. When there's like very little enemies left on the screen, you should wait until they spawn in the next wave. Then the moment you see them spawning in, you pop your ult, you use it, you end it. It's on how to be. It makes perfect fucking sense. Bruh. This is funny. This is fucking absolutely fucking hilarious. The agenda running that this is a bug when it's not. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something that's going to end up probably happening. And you guys are probably not going to believe me on this one. But I'm pretty sure the Weather and Waves community who does not like this, the vocal minority is going to push this. And this thing, which is an intended skill mechanic and not a bug, confirmed by the developers, is going to end up being redone. They're going to do something to appeal to people who have a skill issue. Saint made a video about it today and put all the blame on the beta testers. It's not the beta testers' fucking fault. It's an attendant mechanic. Like, when I saw him do the live stream, he was blaming the beta testers on it. Bro. First and foremost, I agree with firing all the fucking beta testers. I hate to say this, but I do agree with that take. Like, Saint Dota's not wrong. All the fucking beta testers for fucking every single one of these gacha games needs to be fucking fired. Every single fucking one of them. I am sorry to say this, but but let me explain my reasoning why. And it's not for issues like this. The beta testers need to be removed out of the fucking program. The program needs to end because of all the leak shit. Because there is clearly people who don't follow the NDAs. So companies like Hoyoverse, companies like fucking Kuro, and companies like all this should be doing one thing and one thing only. Go and pull fucking like 10, 20 people randomly off the street because I know they can fucking afford those fucking salaries. Putting them in a fucking office, say you work here you work here from 9 to 5. Your job is to test this game, and your job is to report any bugs. And you're not allowed to take this outside. So that way, when there is a fucking leak, when there is an issue, they can go right to that fucking office and they can figure out who the fuck did it. Like, quality assurance testing, the beta testers should be hired employees, not content creators, not people who can get their hands into the beta, by other alternative means. It should be directly only offline internally in the office company. The only way you're going to play beta is if you're in Kuro Games' office. And I'm pretty sure that they can find capable, and I'm going to say it like this, I'm sure they can find capable beta testers that can work in an office setting that can do this. That would be my take. That way, all this bitching about Step Leaker and his groovies and all this other shit, well, guess what? You end it. You fucking end it. And if something gets leaked out, guess what? Guess what? You got a small little majority that's inside of a fucking office, and you get Kuro Games, you at Kuro Games or Hoyoverse could sit there with a piece of pizza like me right now, with a slice of pizza in your hand, and you can take a bite like this. So it's one of you motherfuckers in here that's fucking leaking this shit. We're gonna find out. No one's. And welcome to fucking the third world country, motherfuckers. None of y'all leaving this goddamn office building until we find out who leaked this information. I will put security cameras on those motherfuckers. I will do whatever the fuck it took. First motherfucker tries to leak anything, not only they fired, they're getting prosecuted for fucking millions of dollars, and they're gonna be made a fucking example. I want their balls hanging on my fucking wall. If I was Kuro or Hoyo. No, I mean, yeah. Like, look, the leagues are inside the company. And beta testers, is trying to, I understand what you're getting at. The beta testers need to be in touch with the player base. Why can't I not go hire a bunch of fucking goddamn gacha players? Why can I not hire Step Leaker? Why can't I not hire you? I'm sure you want to make $50,000 a year. Why can't I not hire you and put you in an office? You're in touch with the player base because you're a player. I'm not hiring just someone who has a resume. I'm going to go hire someone. How many gacha games have you played in your lifetime? What gacha games have you played? What's some mechanics you know of? Like from Genshin Impact. Like, I will be hiring gamers. People who actually play a game. I will hire people who are actually certified beta testers as well. I fixed that problem. The thing here is there's no more excuse. There's no excuse no more. That's why I fire all the beta testers. There's no excuse no more. If it's internal, it's in my office, it gets leaked, I know who it is. There ain't no objectiveness like, oh, well, it could be someone that got that got access to the beta online, got a data mine copy and made a private server and did it all on a private server and released all this. There's nothing we can do about it. It's going to be, it's going to cost us more money to try to find out who fucking did it. So let's let them be. No, fuck that shit. No more beta tests. Get rid of that shit. Hire the actual, go put a fucking ad listing up. We're looking for beta testers and hire fucking gamers. Hire half a team of fucking true fucking people that I want to see these motherfuckers have 20 fucking iPhones. And every single one of these 20 iPhones has a different gacha game on it. And I'm going to say you're hired. Then I want to hire the actual beta testers who actually know how to write notes. And I want to pair these motherfuckers together. And I want to put them in a fucking locked room where it is a secured locked room where they can't even escape for fucking lunch without us knowing about it. I want security cameras on their ass. I want to make sure they sign an NDA. And I want them to understand that there is a secret little line right here that if anything gets leaked in this entire situation and you are found to be the leaker, that you will be put up to a firing squad. Done. I just solved my entire company's fucking problem right there on fucking releasing leaks. Because I guarantee you, there will be a leak. There'll be one or two leaks, but there'll never be a fucking third leak. There will never be a fucking third league. Oh, talking about which? We're talking about WUWA. We're talking about WUWA. All right, guys. All right. There's some new information I found out. Okay. Partially. I don't know the full story on this. I got to do some research on this. So would you guys like to go into a research finale with me? Apparently, it's been brought to my attention that Weathered Waves, that Kuro Games, that people have been for a while now saying that Kuro Games doesn't do shit with AI, really. Okay? That even with the patents and everything else, that there's nothing AI generated really in Weathered Waves, that it's all hearsay, right? Well, it was shown to me, and I need to go do research right now on this, but it was shown to me earlier today that apparently there is a company that's working with Kuro or something, or a software program that does all the animations for Weather Waves, and it's AI. So everything you see animated in Weather Waves is apparently AI. Give me a second. I gotta go find it. I totally forgot about this because I was at work when it was shown to me. And this is me not going to be bitching about AI, right? This has nothing to do with me about bitching about, oh, Kuro Games using AI. I think this is cool as fuck. But there's going to be some people out there who might get pissed off about this. So let's talk about it. Why not? Give me a second. I'm finding the link right now. I was in a Discord when all this shit happened. Let me find it. 4 a.m. This was around like 9, like 6 to 9 a.m., wasn't it? I did not know about this, and they showed it to me right here. Okay, this company, Vice, because Kuro Games is right here. Kuro Games is one of the businesses that utilizes this. So documentation, what we got here? AI masking on your side, modeling pipelines. Oh my god.
人物模型与骨骼当前是没绑定状态。现在选择所需要绑定的模型和相对应的骨骼关节。启动开始蒙皮插件大约需要10秒到3分钟时间。人物动画展示蒙皮后效果。
Oh my, it's everything. It's a Tencent software. As game content diversifies, the character designs become more and more complex with traditional thing. Ghost scanning is an AI-driven automatic scanning tool developed by Tencent Games, which quickly provides precise scanning solutions for 3D various things, for such humanoids, quadrupeds, monsters, and different styles. Intelligent process of skin, anime and film production. So compared to thing, they're reducing the time from 1 to 1.5 days to 1 to 1.5 hours, or 1.1 thing to 4 hours. And it's fully processed by AI, greatly improving. Products. What else? AI motion?
How much faster can it go? Motion Blink MIB, the future of animation creation, where keyframes spark full animations in a single step. Bid farewell to tedious frame-by-frame manual adjustment. Motion Blink MIB automates keyframe animation with a large motion generation model capable of auto-interpolating gaps up to 1.5 seconds with optical mocap level precision. Powered by an exclusive pose library and a collection of keyframe presets, Motion Blink generates 200 frame animations.
They don't even animate the fucking shit anymore? They can just basically fucking say, do this here, do this here, do this here, and let AI just finish the rest?
4 seconds through dynamic keyframe placement and AI interpolation. Industry's first production-ready large motion generation model. From nuanced character movement to complex multi-joint kinematic sequences, Motion Blink MIB delivers frame brilliance. Motion Blink MIB, redefining professional animation production flow. Motion Blink, create motions in every blink.
Oh my god. Oh. Gaming Air platform is an end-to-end AI training platform built on the contextualization, big data, and deep learning technologies. It delivers a highly reliable, user-friendly reinforcement learning solution to support diverse gaming scenarios, including racing, shooting, and more. Integrated call-edge model optimization, visual tools, end-to-end service systematically reduces the development barriers. It enables rapid development of etch-a-perfect NPCs, solves dynamic environment interaction challenges, and dives an innovation game experience while enhancing. It creates AI templates. What is a Superman?
大家好，我是 S。如你所见，我是一名数字人。我是由 Superman 团队精心研发的一款虚拟代言人，拥有以假乱真的实时动捕表情和动作。
这得感谢科技的进步。
大江东去，浪淘尽，千古风流人物。东南形胜，三吴都会，钱塘自古繁华。挥碗雕弓如满月，西北望，射天狼。快来探索它的更多秘密吧！这条应该还行。
A 3D A level animation pipeline, automatically generation of character rendering, face customization, facial expressions, and facial animation. It also establishes universal, complete tool framework covering art product tools, engines, and AI technologies, motion captures capabilities, and significantly improving the quality of art R&D.
Are unbound currently. To begin, you'll need to select the entire mesh and skeleton.
They're really playing this fucking song in the background.
Next, start the auto-skinning process. It takes about 10 seconds to 2 minutes, depending on the complexity of the mesh and skeleton.
I like how they're using Bandicam to record this.
The skinning process is complete. Most of the vertices are skinned perfectly, but there are still some artifacts, such as binding errors. Select certain parts of the vertices that are underperforming, and use the partial skinning neural network to rebind them. Once the partial skinning process is complete, your character mesh should be able to deform correctly.
They have a character creator, an animator, an AI. They even got an AI map creator. Did you let it charge? No. No, you didn't. What did I tell you to do? Let it charge. Oh no, my kid's right here, Ro. Give me a second. There you go. We have UV map. All this is AI tools. This is their digital system thing. Their workflow. This is the AI that we were talking about on the other video. The 3D Asset Manager, which provides an AI intelligence service to help users achieve more efficient and accurate asset retrieval. It could dynamically optimize specific needs for a project and adapt to a variety of complex scenarios. Automatically cleaning the assets, engine storing, private storage search, AI custom. Bro, it can build the fucking world for you? This is what Curl's patents and thing. Oh my. Logan, what's wrong? Let him be. Who else is using this shit? Horizon 3D, Dream Sky. I don't know none of these companies. XZ, Tencent Games right there. Kuro Games, Lilith Games, Moonton, Archosaur Games, Hero. No fucking wonder fucking Weather Waves can get their shit out every 6 months. The tools that they're using is AI. They don't even have to fucking animate. Perfect World Games. I want to see the fucking testimonials here. Lilith Games. Kuro Games. This is what Kuro Games is testimonial. Copy? Because that's going to be way too long for me. All right. What does Kuro Games have to say about this shit? All right. Kuro Games. Superman is highly versatile, comprehensive tool framework with high level end-to-end automation, particularly excelling in facial rigging, facial mouse, and animation production, which has been extremely helpful for us when rigging the ACG style artists would spend significant effort repeating adjustments and quality of thing, but Superman delivers remarkably high quality of rigging. It results in minimalist fine tuning. Notably, leverage of also cross DC capabilities, Superman enables one-click comparison of the Maya rigging to 3D Maya while seamlessly inherited Maya side animation facility progression. Well, there you go, boys. They're using AI tools. The Kuro devs are using AI. This is how they're they actually use this in Weather and Waves. Even their animations, all of it. The character reactions, rigging, that's not. Holy fuck. I just thought that patterns were just like one thing, but no. They're doing AI rigging and animation, and they're also doing the asset, the AI search asset game creator. Where look, you can straight up just fucking click a button, be like, here, put a fucking building, use these assets, and drop it all here. Like, look, mouse goes boom, boom, click, click, done. I mean, this is all owned by Tencent. Is that the reason why Tencent got involved in this? Because they were using their tools, and that's the reason why, in all honesty, they have 51% shares? Because all these tools are owned by Tencent. Creator, to ensure that for minutes with the light art, I have no exact idea what the fuck this is all completely about. Motion Blank, Superman, Art Hub, and they're able to utilize all these as AI tools. And everything in here makes perfect sense. They even got this X mocap here. What the fuck? What exactly is this? This is for their AAA title games. Top-notch solution for AAA title games. Okay. Black Myth Wukong? This don't look AI. They can even change the wrinkles in it. I think this is cool as shit. They even have a training platform to build whatever gaming scenarios you want. That is self-learning. Where's Genesis? Okay. So the entire software suite, their entire software suite has AI animation pipelines, AI modeling pipelines, AI bot platforms to actually build a game and its scenarios and stuff like this. And a digital asset manager with an AI level builder. Bruh. This is cool as shit. I am sure Hoyle uses AI as well. I am fucking sure as shit. But this is Tencent. Kuro Games is listed as one of the fucking companies using this. This makes perfect, like you just said, Yuki. This makes perfect fucking sense. Why there's so many gacha games with no prior name recognition that's creating all these fantastic games. You can build a fucking video game straight from AI. Wasn't that just interns that they released, not 100 employees? Like they just released. I'm going to use the restroom. Holy shit! Okay, I'm back. So let's go look at some. It's 10%. Here's another 10-cent tool. All right, Tencent offers powerful AI tools for level creators primarily through Visa fees and Genix platforms. These AI solutions accelerate of art design process, on automatic repetitive tasks, and help generate immersive scale environments. We've seen the ghost scanning, we've seen the motion blank. Apparently, there is also there's also intelligent NPC capabilities of creating intelligent non-playable characters. Then there's the other software side, which is GenX from Tencent AI Labs as well, which creates photorealistic 3D cities. Developers can create detailed, large-scale 3D cities in minutes rather than days. City layout tool to quickly generate road networks, maps of city layouts. Building facade tool here automatically models unique buildings, facades, and generates building scales to avoid repetitive scenery. Enhances unit generation. Narrative and level generation. The engine can assist with generating game content like narratives and levels. For creating high 3D assets, Tencent offers Human 3D, which is built on the Human AI foundation models. The system uses geometric models and texture models to produce intricate 3D shapes and realistic surface details for text prompts. It uses convert product photos for 3D assets to create character models and generate assets for the virtual environments, making it a valuable tool for level designers. Their foundation AI research, Tencent Labs explored fundamental research areas such as a computer vision, speech recognition, NLP, and machine learning, which are then applied to gaming. This works to use to enhance everything from real-time video to endless to dynamic environment generation. AI-driven alternatives like Project Geno demonstrated potential to use diffusion transformers to generate open-world experiences in real time. This could fundamentally change how games are developed by blurring the lines between creation and simulation. Bro, so this software here allows the creation of cities. But what I love about this software here is Genix, which is also another Tencent AI product that goes into all of this shit, efficiently generates a wide range of story plots with AI to enrich the game world and extend player session time. You don't even have to write the story. You could just give the AI system a little bit of context, be like, let's just say, I want Augusta to have to fight stuff to create a story. And it will do it. It can even write the fucking story for you. I'm not saying that Kuro is using everything, fun games. I'm not saying that they're using all the tools. What this is just basically saying is the patents that Kuro pushed out, okay? All of the AI patents that they pushed out is real. This confirms the AI patents. Because there was several AI patents that was listed under Kuro Games names with Tencent. And the three, like the ones that Steam Bun was talking about, I didn't give a fuck about those. Okay, because he was talking about like everybody was so worried about the one patent about the Conchero energy shit, right? About they're gonna sue Hoyoverse and shit like this with the Conchero energy. I didn't give a fuck about that. It was the other three patents that we were looking at. The one where it allows for level generation, character generation, and fucking animation, all developed in AI. The idea behind the system was that it actually takes your feedback in the however you want to put it, right? Let's just say you do the end of the month whatever patch update feedback, that they could take that information, throw it into a system, and that system takes your survey and everyone else's survey and spits out, hey, look, based on everybody's survey, they want a European looking area. And it can generate it right off the bat. They had a thing to where it could determine from already a pre-list of assets and using online to generate a character model. So that way, you don't even have to have a person actually make a character model. That they have an AI system that they're trying to patent that allows it to just spit out a character model and ready to go. This is just proving it. This is proven that there is a patent for this. But it's under Kuro's name with Tencent. And this is the company they formed with all these other companies. I guarantee you all these are under fucking Tencent. It's got to be all these are under Tencent. It's got to be. Like, what the fuck is Fun Plus? I've never heard of Fun Plus. Oh, apparently a game studio came out in 2023. What the fuck have y'all created? I don't know none of shit. What the fuck is Animal? Looks like some Pokemon shit. What the fuck is this?
Pathfinders, are you ready to join the adventure with me? Multiple adorable Anemo are living here.
This is a whole new world, brand new universe, full of wonder.
I am not gonna watch this shit. Relatively, this is interesting.
AI-powered professional 3D animation. How much faster can it go? Motion Blink MIB, the future of animation creation, where keyframes spark full animations in a single step.
Boy, fun. You don't listen to me, do you? Like, I'm not making this into a big deal. The thing is that this was brought up. Okay, and the Weather Waves community said this never happened. This is not real. There is no AI in the game. I am a person that is 100% for AI. I think this right here, right? That you can animate by just moving the characters in certain spots and say, yo, finish the animation for me. I don't need to animate it. Generate all of it. This right here is cool as shit. That it takes logic and everything else, and it can actually animate an entire fucking scene like this. To where it will take you less fucking time to make a cutscene. This makes perfect, like, look, all these tools, all it's going to do, it disproves, and this is going to help Kuro in generating their content faster than Hoyoverse. Okay? And I think that's fucking cool as shit. This now explains why Kuro could do their shit in 6 months. Why they're looking at doing, 1.0 to 2.0 in 6 months, 2.0 to 3.0 in 6 months, 3.0 to 4.0 within 6 months. Why they have set goals for this. It's because a majority of the time that they're going to spend 3 to 4 days on doing this modeling, doing this, it's all done by AI. And that's relatively fucking cool as shit to me. It shouldn't be a big deal at all. But the problem is that there's going to be a lot of fucking people that's not going to like this. They're not going to like... There's actually going to be people... Let me put it like this. There's actually going to be people... If they don't think that fucking WUWA is done with AI... and they find out it's done with AI, they're quitting the game. Because they're 100% against using AI in any sort of medium. I got people who don't watch my stream because I use AI. There's people like that. Doesn't matter if I could go ahead and tell you that the AI that I do does not actually steal from any artist. That I actually have an asset library that I pull styles out of that is part of the license that I have. So when I generate artwork or I generate music, the person who originally did it gets paid. WUWA has got AI in it, yeah. Even AI, they even got a testimonial to it. They're even part of the testimonials. They're using this, and it's made by Tencent. Like, look, I'm going to put it like this. I am 100% sure that Weather Waves is using AI, but I don't think it's using AI to the highest of highest degrees. I don't think it's really wasting its time using like the let's generate a story, even though even though it is a tool it's in here. Maybe they're using it for like, you know, shitty fucking events. But I don't think they're using it for the actual story, right? I think they are using it to generate characters. I think they are using it to do the generation of the world. But I think that I think they do have hired, you know, design developers or whatever, designers, graphic designers that comes in after AI that goes fix up all the shit. This would explain why the like certain times, if you ever play Weather and Waves, and you'll see like, why is the fucking grass right here? Why the fuck is this not loaded in? Why the fuck is there a random fucking pipe here or something? That's probably because it's artifacts generated by the AI generator, and they hadn't seen it to pull it out or fix it. Basically, the way I look at it is Kuro Games is probably using like a solid 60 to 70% of the AI tools to do its job, and the remaining like 30 to 40% of the time is them fixing the AI fuck ups. That's what I'm seeing. I don't think it's going to cost them a fucking penny. Like, legitimately, I don't even think this costs them a fucking penny. They're part of Tencent. I'm pretty sure I'm going to say it like this. I'm pretty sure the hero buyout now was for this. Everything lines up perfectly fine. Everything lines up now absolutely perfectly. Why the quality of these shit went up, why different things have been happening the way it's been happening, it all adds up. This ain't a fact, this is going to be a speculation. I'm speculating the reason why Tencent bought the last part of the shares from Hero Games to be the 51% investor in Kuro Games was to make a deal to let them utilize this tool for the remaining part of Weather and Waves. This is why, like, Renacita has been in Septimon and everything else, the characters. This is why there's been a huge quality difference. Because this tool is going to cut down so much fucking work for them. And they don't have to wait like an extra 3 days, 4 days, a week for someone to... They can just instantly point click and tell the AI create this, and it's done. Like, there's several tools that they're probably using out of this, like the Motion Link, the Superman that they claim that they already use. This is what they're using right here in particular to handle the animation of the faces and everything, which is an AI generated system. They're probably right here. This is another tool, the auto scanner. So they create the bones and do the animations they want with the bones, and they can just attach it to any model. They don't have to. They don't have to bone the model. It automatically does for them. This is how they would make characters. This is making character creation easy. They create the motion right here. Looking at this, you know how much that like this would actually cut down on animation. You don't have to pay someone sitting there for like 2 months to make an animation. They can basically do everything with AI posing, AI framing, and put it together, and then they just have someone come in and touch it up. These are just tools. It's not like they're using this like I'll put it like this. I don't think Kuro Games is using this as be like, okay, we're going to generate everything in AI. It's a tool. They probably maybe don't use everything in here, but they use a good bit of it. Again, it's just to make the game go by faster in the creation department. Like I said, I think it's really fucking cool. Like, look, I got an artist that's making me right now a VTuber model, right? But you see what's on the screen right now? You see that little bang boo right there that's talking? You see that little bang boo? That's AI. That was my vision. Okay? That was the first interpretation of what I wanted. And then I gave it that AI model to an artist who is working on an actual VTuber model right now. Okay? I said, look, this is what the AI is generated. This is what I am looking at. This is what I'm trying to incorporate into my stream, but I want to look more still like Zenless Zone Zero Bang Boo. And this is what the artist's interpretation from the AI is. So all it's doing is just, to me, how you should use AI is to get your vision on visualized. It's to foresee your vision and then go from there how you're going to utilize it. Not everybody, look, I'm sorry to the artists out there, but not everybody can afford your fucking $100 for a commission to make a drawing. Not everybody can afford a $60 commission for a drawing. Okay? And if AI allows them to create stuff that they basically need right off the bat, yeah, it's got fuck ups. Like this Bang Boo that you see on the screen right here, the one talking, it's got fuck ups. That's why it's hidden like it is. But it's good. It works. Now, when this one gets done, which I'm still waiting on them to finish the fucking rigging on it, this is what's going to be replacing the AI. The AI model did its job for the time period that it did. Now we're moving on. Oh, all right. Well, we do know that weather and waves today, Augusta is not a bug. It is intended. I'm not sure how Saint's going to deal with this, but it is a very well intended mechanic. This right here, we can see that AI is being utilized in weather and waves because Kuro Games themselves is testifying to it. Because what this Vice Vis is it's an entire platform. You get all of this if you register for it. Makes me want to know how much this costs. Like how much does all this cost? That's what I'd be interested in. With just one click, it achieves over 80% of the scanning process. You can imagine your entire workflow less than 1 minute. And let's be also honest, this is fucking China, man. This could be stolen technology, bro. Like, WUWA is in this. Like, look, they're in the fucking AI system. And it's being showcased. That's Encore. They got Encore. They're letting people fuck with Encore. God damn. This is most likely stolen software anyway. Fucking China, man. Everything's fucking fair game. There's no such thing as copyright in China. Wait, what's this right here? Foxhole, on topic of WUWA, I honestly feel that a lot of people playing WUWA are casual gamers despite so many spending tons on the characters. So many older games have similar mechanics. Yes, 100%. 100%. Okay. Here's my take on WUWA. I'm never going to change this take. And this is something that I ultimately have always believed. All Weather Waves is a stripped down version of Genshin Impact. Like, in all honesty, Genshin Impact has a more in-depth system when it comes to a lot of its mechanics than Weather and Waves does. And that's honestly the reason why Weather and Waves is more attractive. Weather and Waves gives you more, but it also takes away a lot more. There's no more Pokemon advantage system. There is no, my character is at an advantage. No, now all you got to worry about is a disadvantage. There's no worries about different elements or whatever. You just worry about outro skills. It's like Weather and Waves, in all honesty, is a very hand-holdy game. That if you're a casual player, you don't really want to put that much work into a game and get results out of it. Weather and Waves hits this pretty fucking hard. It's just a stripped down version of Genshin. It's what they did to Guilty Gear fucking Strive. Guilty Gear fucking XR was a game that you could consider more like, Genshin. It had higher mechanic fucking probabilities and everything else. While it's still a casualized game to a certain degree, it still had more fundamentals about it that made it, a little bit more information gathering for someone. To give them more of a bit of a brain aneurysm, if you would. Whereas WUWA sees that these are problems because these are things that casual players don't like. Just like a Guilty Gear, players don't like having to hit so many buttons. They want to hit a few buttons. So if you strip it down and you embellish on certain parts, but you strip down the main parts, you make it a very casualized game, which is very easy for newcomers to come in, pick it up, and go with it. That's how I always felt about WUWA. And it's not a bad thing. It's actually a really fucking good thing because, let me be completely honest here. If anything proved in the FGC, fucking skill games don't sell. Unless it's Dark Souls, basically. But still, even Dark Souls 1 to Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 3 has tamed itself to where it's a casualized game. Dark Souls 3 is like one of the most casual games there is in the entire Souls series. Elden Ring is kind of hard at first, but it's practically casualized since Demon Souls. So, what a lot of developers are learning is that players don't actually want to work for their shit. They just want to give it to them, and they're learning this. So they're building these games nowadays to be relatively fucking easy. That's the future of gaming. The future of gaming is going to be made to where games are going to be fucking easier. Look at a game like Ninja Gaiden 1 to Ninja Gaiden 3. Ninja Gaiden 2 was still hard because the guy who fucking originally was part of the team made it hard as shit. But when he was kicked out, you know what the fucking Team Ninja did to Ninja Gaiden 3? They made that shit easy as fuck. Because their players aren't going to like to play a hard game. The thing is that when you make a game feel really good and you take away all the fucking bullshit that makes a game kind of feel shitty. Like, let me put it this way, okay? I'm not sure about Genshin Impact, but like I've seen this in Z.Z.Z, so I would assume that Z.Z.Z's mechanics kind of go into Genshin, okay? In Genshin, I don't think you want to make every single character crit rate and crit damage. I don't think that is, for every character, the primary stats you want to make sure every character has. Right? I could be wrong about this, but I don't think I think that there is other like different status effects, statuses that you want to build up higher that could actually potentially you want higher than a crit rate value or a crit damage value. In WUWA, one of the biggest complaints since the dawn of age, and it's still this way. It's still this way. Just throw fucking crit rate, crit damage, and their fucking whatever their skill base is. So if the character's, Resident Liberation, you just throw a Resident Liberation bonus on it. If the character's Resident Skill bonus, you throw it on there. Whatever the character's kit's primarily for, you throw that status effect in there. But the two primary pieces that you're going to collect on practically every single fucking character in WUWA is crit rate and crit damage. With probably only the exceptions being to the healers. How much easier can you make WUWA, man? Like, how much easier can you make WUWA's building? If every character is basically built exactly the same, crit rate, crit damage, with the, the one or two statuses else, like energy regen or whatever their kit's based on, that's what you're going to collect. But primarily, you're going to be focusing on crit rate and crit damage in every single one of these kits, on every single one of these echoes. And that's what you're going to be looking for primarily. You just took out something that all the other gacha games has and you fucking casualized it. Now, every CC, every fucking player, every single viewer knows one thing. This character, whether it's fucking Zanny, whether it's fucking Jian, whether it's Camellia, whether it is even fucking Jinshi, they all need to build crit rate and crit damage on those kits. Those builds need crit rate and crit damage. That is the primary stats you're going to focus your attention on. Your 4-cost echo is either going to be a crit rate echo or it's going to be a fucking crit damage echo. Your fucking 3 echoes that you're going to have is going to be an element echo, whether it's going to be spectral, electro, aerial. They both are going to be in that regards. And then you're going to have your last 2 echoes, which are 1 echoes. This is going to be typically, unless it's support base in a sense, is going to be attack echoes. There is some exceptions now. There is 1 or 2 characters that make an exception to this, like Brant needs more energy regen than anything. Shorekeeper needs energy regen. But you know what's funny? Everybody hates my Shorekeeper build, but my Shorekeeper build does 250 energy regen and she runs a 4-4-1-1-1. She's got 250 energy regen and she runs a 4-4-1-1-1 and heals for about 10,000 per character. But that's not how I should build her. I should be building her a 4-3-3-1-1-1, and it should be HP healing bonus with crit rate, crit damage built into it, with energy regen as a substat. That should be the 3 substats that I'm looking for. The next 2 should be spectral with the same kind of deal. If I could put, HP in there, that would be great, just for the consistent healing. And same thing for attack, that HP needs to be involved. HP needs to be involved for the healing process. Otherwise than that, in reality, all the characters are practically going to be built in the same way. Augusta's build is no different than GN's build. Like, this is one thing that kind of annoyed me in Weather and Waves. I look at something like this website right here, right? I go look at, okay, what's the top fucking build that I need to do? I need to do a 5-piece, right? And I need to be working on crit rate and crit damage. 3 costs need to be both aerial damage, and cost 1 needs to be an attack percentage. So it needs to be crit rate, crit damage, attack percentage, heavy attack damage, or thing, right? This is the thing about Weather and Waves. This is why it's not a deep mechanical system. This is why it's so good this is why so many players love Weather and Waves, and they will not admit this. But this is what makes Weather and Waves unique and really good. Here's the latest character, Augusta. So the first character that came into the game to the latest character that came in. Her echoes are going to be different now, right? It's going to be I need the Crown Valor 3 right here to 2 set. You can still use a fucking full 5 set fucking Void Thunder. But look at the substats. Cost 4, 2244, 2244. Cost 3, needs to be 30% aerial. Double Electro. What they basically mean is double Electro, so it's going to be the 30%, 30%. 18. Crit rate, crit damage, heavy attack percentage, heavy attack bonus, attack percentage, and the only thing here is flat attack would also be great because you don't really need the energy regen. It's 1 for 1. The only thing that slightly changed, instead of doing a 5-piece Void Thunder, I want to do a 3-2. And the game held my hand to tell me that. And that's from a character from when the game first started to the DPS that has just recently came out. And you got characters like in Z.Z.Z.
This is the path I wanna be my research subject.
Where I'm not focused on crit rate. I'm focused on anomaly proficiency. I'm focusing on anomaly mastery. I'm focusing on attack. Some characters might be focusing more on impact. Some still will be focused on crit rate and crit damage. It depends. It depends on what you're trying to build. Again, when it comes down to it, how do you simplify the system? How do you take this and make it to someone you know who might not like building like this? How do you fix it? You make every fucking character basically build exactly the same. And that's WUWA. Fuck the expression. Build the characters exactly the same. Your typical supports are going to build typically the same way. Your fucking sub DPSs are typically going to build the same way. And your DPS is going to build the same way. Depending on whatever group you're in, they're all going to build pretty much. So if you learned how to build GM, you learn how to build Sanwa, you learn how to build Verana, guess the fuck what? You know how to build every fucking character in this game. That's how I feel. Like, and what you're saying here, sir, Akayo, I gave it, pronounce your name. I'm not even going to bastardize it. And you talk about complexity. There's people out there who's going to look at this shit, who's going to read this shit right here, and they're going to think this is complex as fuck. They are not going to get it. I'm going to tell you right now, the first week, I was confused. Then I started learning. I started asking the chat about different things about how all this works. And once I figured it out, okay, yeah, it's not hard no more. It's practically fucking easy to figure out how to build a character in fucking Z.Z now with no issues. In WUWA, I never had a problem. I never had to ask a chat from day fucking one. Straight up. Why? Because every character basically builds the same. You casualized it. You made it so fucking easy that, in all honesty, if someone's actually having trouble, I've never heard of anyone having trouble about what echoes should I build. Like, what should be the substats? All I ever heard of is, fuck, I never got my fucking crit rate or crit damage double stacks on it, or this echo is shit. Like, practically every single fucking CC that I've watched that has from fucking the highest number of viewers to the lowest number of viewers of like one person in their fucking chat who's ever played fucking Weather and Waves. Practically the game teaches this all to you in the beginning, and you learn pretty much on your own that every character basically builds the same. And then recently with the updates to where now it even fucking highlights it for you to where you can't fuck it up. It's so casualized, you can't fuck up. Like, it is, like, that's how fucking cool fucking Weather and Waves is. It's not even a bad thing. It's how cool it is. Weather and Waves, you get an echo, you run the substats, the color changes on it. The fucking actual color changes on the substats. Like right here, I see this right here. It's going to change it and say, hey, look, this is exactly the substat you want. Yes, this is a substat you want. If it's not highlighted, it's a substat you don't want. The game does even on purpose to highlight the minute substats and say, yes, you got this. This is exactly what you want. That's how hand-holding fucking WUWA is to a casual player, and that's why casual players like it. That's why there is some people I know of that, regardless of what they want to say, the thing that turned them on to WUWA and the conversations that we had was that WUWA was actually more simpler for them to learn than Genshin Impact. That it was basically, they picked up the controller, they played 3 hours of the game, and they already had a feel for it. Whereas they pick up a controller, they go in Genshin, 3 hours later, they still don't have that feel for it. And they're still learning. Weather and Wave simplified its entire system to where I think that I'll put it like this. I think a complete fucking moron who's never fucking played WUWA, that's never graduated fucking high school, that's never had a fucking education, you could toss them on the fucking game and they could fucking learn it relatively with ease. Shit, my fucking 7-year-old fucking plays WUWA. He's on my account every now and then. His favorite fucking character in that fucking shit's GN. And he has no issues. I put him on Z.Z.Z a couple of times. Yeah, he'll play it. But he doesn't like it as much as he likes WUWA. Because WUWA tells him what to do. And how do you put it? I need to get his ass over here. How did he put it? WUWA tells him what he needs to do. Z.Z.Z don't tell him what to do. And he likes being told what to do. Logan, what's it? Do you like WUWA? Yes. Are you busy? Bye. What? Go to bed. I feel like Z.Z still tells you what to do. I'm not sure where. Like the only like when I got into Z.Z.Z 4 months ago, I'm gonna be honest. You and I have different feelings on this. Z.Z.Z, I feel, wasn't a game that told me what to do. It was a game that I had to find the information of what to do. Whether it was how to fucking play the bosses or whatever. Because this is like one of the things I was not complaining about, but I was trying to explain is that I think Z.Z.Z needs to implement this. This is one thing I think Z.Z needs to implement. It's like before you go fight any of these goddamn fucking bosses, right? Whether it's in Shiyu Defense or whether it's in Deadly Assault, right? Before you go ahead, you go into the match and you walk up and you go fight, this screen right here automatically fucking pops up in the fucking first part of the match. Before you cross the threshold of spawn the boss, this pops up in front of you to let you know that, hey, look, this motherfucker here is going to unleash a variety of range attacks and is going to enter an ether enhanced state, boosting its attack. Dazing them will cancel the ether enhanced state. Parrying this enemy right here will get you parry points. Doing certain things, it needs to be more pushing of information to an idiot. That's what it needs to do. It needs to take some of the things that it has. Because I'm going to tell you right now, a casual player who don't give a fuck is going to go ahead and go into this shit, and they're not going to do what you want them to do. You're going to tell me that Z.Z.Z tells you all this information. You're 100% right. I can come here. I can go to like the fucking training. It's going to tell me all this shit. You think a fucking casual player is going to fucking do this? Absolutely fucking not. You think that a casual fucking player is going to go to the fucking proxy handbook right here and go read this shit? No, they're not. That before shit happens, I'm going to be honest, like especially with combat rules, it should force that information relatively onto the fucking player, whether they're fucking new, old, or whatever. Yeah, it's a little fucking checkbox. It's going to show up. It's going to be a hint. It's going to tell you this is what you need to do. Because that's what casual players want. Casual players no longer want to actually learn a game. This is why tutorials are now in fucking video games. This is not the days of Mega Man X no more, where the stage, the enemies, the trial and error teaches you. To some players, they still have that. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you're that type of player who is going to learn by trial and error, you're in the minority of this. You're in the minority of the gaming world now. I'm telling you this right now. If you are a person who sits here and says, well, I don't like doing it, I like learning, I actually will go read this, I'll actually go find the information, and when I'm stuck, I will go do what it takes. Guess what? You are a minority. Because I guarantee you, the casual player who comes here doesn't read none of this shit. They don't come here. They don't come read this. They don't care about this. They don't care. And that is what's good about Weather and Waves, is because you don't have to actually fucking read it. You really don't. Weather and Waves is so handholdy on its build like this. I don't need this information. That's what I'm talking about. I don't need to know that I need more attack, energy, regen, or whatever. Because when I go ahead and I pop this disc, it's going to tell me for me. It's all about that Lion King game on the Game Boy. I'm just saying. I have dealt with this in fighting games. I have dealt with this in Soul-like games like Lords of the Fallen with new players. And you know what my best answer was to all of them? Is go play the fucking game and go read and go learn. And you know what they always... You know why they come to a fucking live stream and they ask questions? How many times have you seen someone ask in your personal opinion, okay? You're a player who knows Z.Z.Z. You're a player who knows Weather and Waves. You're a player who knows Genshin Impact. You're a player who knows Honkai Star Rail, right? You know this. You know this game's like the back of your hand. How many times have you gone into a streamer's stream and you read someone typing a message and the message is the dumbest fucking question they can ask the streamer? That's, to you, that is point fucking obvious and they should know that answer. Like, let's just say tomorrow you go on Kate's stream and someone asks Kate on his fucking stream, hey, what does the red light mean and the yellow light mean on a boss when it flashes? Anybody who's played at least 1 hour of fucking Z.Z.Z. should know what the red light and the yellow light flash means, right? One's for dodge counter, one's for parry. And I guarantee you, out of 10 people, only 3 to 4 people would know that answer. Because the rest of the casual base don't fucking care. Because they're waiting on someone to give them the answer. They don't want to read. They're pressing the skip button as fast as fucking possible. They're not paying attention. They're doing what they want to fucking do. And when they get stuck and they don't know what the fuck happened, instead of going to do the research themselves, they are straight up doing what? They're going to ask somebody the dumb fucking question. What does this mean? That's the truth. I've dealt with this shit in so many fucking games streaming. That is the dumbest fucking question I've ever fucking heard of. And I give them the answer. Because I could go ahead and be an asshole and say, well, did you not go read the tutorial? Did you not play the story mode? Did you not do this? I could be that asshole. But I realize after a short time period that people are just lazy. And they don't want to bother to actually learn it on their own. They just want someone to tell them what the answer is. So I got to the point where I got comfortable just answering it. I don't care how stupid the question is. I'll answer it. What does the red button mean on my controller? Well, what type of controller do you have? I got a PlayStation controller. So is the red button the square? It doesn't look like a shape of a square? Yeah, it does. That's your square button. It's for a low attack. Oh, thank you. I've had questions like this shit. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. Please, people. I want to know I'm wrong. I want someone in the chat to say, Fox, you're fucking wrong, man. Casual is smarter than this shit. The casual player base is smarter than this. I want someone to tell me I'm wrong. And this is but I'm pretty sure every single one of you is going to say that what's 1 + 1 is 2. You see, you at least look it up. I'm telling you that there's a lot of fucking people out there that don't look it up. They go into someone's stream and they go ask. They go into someone's Reddit and go ask. They'll go on Twitter. They'll go ask. They'll go on game FAQs and go ask. They didn't even bother to go type in Google search engine, what does red light and red light and yellow light mean in Z.Z.Z? They are that allergic. 100%. There is a lot of people like that. You guys might not see it because you're probably not looking out for it. I'm going to tell you this. Do me a favor. The next time a big Z.Z.Z streamer streaming and next time a big WUWA streamer streaming and they ask a question, read the question. See for yourself if it's a dumb question or it's a smart question. Look out for the dumb ones. I guarantee you, I would put money on this. I guarantee you that there will be a stream that you will watch that someone's going to ask the most retarded question. And you're going to think it's the most retarded question there is. That anybody who is, the only way someone would not know this is if they don't play the fucking game. That's it. And if they're going to remark, because let me put it like this, okay? You're saying like, you know how Z.Z.Z is very easy to learn. I'm going to tell you, Weather and Waves is very much easier, right? But there's still dumb people in Weather and Waves. There was a guy, Vazonator can testify to this shit. I was playing Tower of fucking Diversity, and there was a guy that came into my stream that was venting, saying that, my God, I can't do the damage like you're doing with my GN. And I said, okay, how's your GN built? Oh, my GN is a summon 3 with an R5 weapon. So, they have a GN, guys, that's fucking summon 3 with an R5 weapon. And they're not able to complete the floors of Tower of Adversity with it. First question comes into mind. Okay, how does your echoes look? Do you got right substats, stuff like this? What team are you running? The typical questions you would ask, right? The typical questions that this guy has been playing Weather Waves for a couple of weeks now. You know, he's got GN, he's got it at Summon 3, R5 weapon. So you're thinking the typical questions. Okay, did he check his build? What team he's running? Let me tell you something. His echoes were perfectly fucking fine. Not the best, but they were fine. And he was running Shorekeeper and Mortefe on the team. I was so fucking puzzled. I said, send me screenshots of every single part of the screen, like from top to bottom, from your stats all the way to your fucking to your end stats. I didn't catch it until I saw it. Every single part of his skill tree You know how you guys bitch about like you need to F your characters? Every single one of his skill tree was level 1 out of 10. He had never put anything into the skill tree because he did not think the skill tree was important. He did not think the skill tree was that important. So we ended up making him fucking go ahead and run this shit. Go to the forgery challenges. Go get your broad shit. Go get the flowers. Go get the stuff. Build it up. Come on, let's go. We gotta run this shit. He got it up to like I think everything up to like almost like a 7, pretty much. And he was able to get up the tree values up there. He was able to get that built. Once he got his middle tree built and he got like 2 of the other trees slightly built and he was able to get like 7s almost across the board, he's like, oh, god damn, this makes a big difference. And he was able to fucking clear Tower Adversity and get his 30 fucking medals or his 30 stars, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And it's like, there you go. Well, it wasn't 30 stars. It was just that one middle tower or whatever he was doing at the time. What was that? Be like 9 stars or some shit? I don't remember what the fuck it was. It was like 3, 6. Because it was before they did the change. So it was like 3, 6, 9 or something. Right? It had to be like either 6 or 9 stars or whatever the fuck he got it at. But he was able to complete it. And he learned a very, very valuable lesson in this stream. The skill tree matters. He didn't think it mattered. He overlooked it. That's how casual he was. It happens. And I've had multiple people come into my stream with that shit. Multiple fucking people. Not just the skill tree. I had one fucking guy come in with no echoes. And asking me how I'm doing so much damage and how the fuck do I summon the monkey? Like, how do I summon the fucking monkey? Was one of the questions I got. I said, well, I got the echo for it, and it's my main echo. It's the boss echo I put on. And then it was like, what's an echo? Yeah. Gratitude, what's good here is that when there has been some questions that I've had in my chat that I think might have been somewhat stupid to ask, that I'm not the one that answers it. You guys answer it. Someone asks a question, I'm like, oh my god, if this would be WUWA, this guy would get reamed. You guys answer it pretty damn fucking fast. I don't have to answer it. Someone in the chat is going to answer the question. I just find it's funny. That's how casuals are. That's why I say WUWA, why it is, you got to look at it, is why is it a popular game? Why is it such a great looking game? What is attractable about it? The biggest attraction is that it's really, I say it's really easy, but there is dumb people, but it's gotten easier since then. It's very hand-holdy. It practically tells you what you need to know at every fucking turn. It does not miss a beat. One thing, Weathering Waves, I give it is it straight up says, hey, look, we're not going to leave you, the player, shortchanged. We're going to provide you what you need. And it does its job really fucking well. That is something that I think other gacha games that have a little bit more complexity of a system should be fucking doing. They should be pushing to make people understand this is how you build. This is what you should be doing. This is how you fight this enemy. Weathering Waves does this really relatively fucking better. Weathering Waves, I think 100% is the best game that delivers the best information when it needs to deliver information and does not withhold. It's there. It smacks you in the face, and there's no excuse. It's going to smack you in the face with that information. Doesn't matter how many times you completed the goddamn fucking puzzles, man. It's going to tell you how to fucking do the puzzles. Doesn't matter how many times you've done this. It's going to still tell you how to do it. It's going to make sure that you remember. And that's what I'm going to say. Weather and Waves, yeah, people don't know how to read. But Weather and Waves kind of force you to learn how to fucking read. Because I don't know how many times you're going to fucking check off a box and say, like, I don't want to see this shit. And it keeps popping it back up later in the future. Sooner or later, you're going to get tired of being like, okay, what the fuck you're trying to tell me here? Oh. And then that's when you learn something new. We're all guilty of that shit. We're all guilty of that shit. We fucking do some fucking dumbass shit. And we think we're better in the fucking game. We're better than IGN. That we can play this game. And then we're like, why the fuck is this not working? And then you got to go back and you got to go read to figure it out. How many times have you, okay. Y'all in 2.0 with Z.Z. How many of y'all have fucked up, not fucked up, but, you know, skipped through all the dialogue with the bang boo that you got to do for the fucking daily shit? For the Quincy, whatever the fuck his name is. Quincy, whatever the fuck his name is, the night hero shit. This fucker. How many times have y'all fucking just skipped through this? And one of the fucking missions is you gotta take a picture of him. And because you skipped through it, you're just standing there like scratching your head and like, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing? There's no notion of to go A, B, C, D, or even take a picture of him. And then you talk to him again. He's just like, make me look good. What the fuck you mean make you look good? And then you fucking realize after fucking doing all kinds of shit, it's like, oh, make him look good. I forgot. It might take you like 10 minutes, but you remember, maybe I should just try to take a picture of him. It's a picture fetch quest, isn't it? And you're like, yeah. I'm sure everybody's fallen for that one. Not everybody, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people has fallen for something like that multiple fucking times. And you feel dumb because you could have avoided it if you didn't skip the dialogue. Alright, I got a couple videos to watch. Let's watch some fucking brain rot. Let's watch some brain rot and let's watch some serious shit. How's that sound? Brain rot first, serious shit second. What's brain rot?
In our place.
Alright, this is only a minute long.
There's a dead person in our place.
Oh, hey, how did he get here?
Bernice! What the fuck did you do?
Me? What, I didn't do this.
Explain what happened, Bernice.
I never seen him before in my life.
Why did you kill this person, Bernice?
I do not kill people. That is my least favorite thing to do.
Tell me, Bernice, exactly what you were doing before I came back.
All right, well, I opened the bar.
Okay.
I was standing behind the counter.
Yes.
Mixing up some drinks.
Go on.
And, well, this guy walked in.
Okay.
With a really cool hat on.
Yes.
So I burned him alive until he stopped moving.
Bernice, that kills people.
Oh, wow.
Bernice.
I didn't know that.
How could you not know that?
Yeah, I'm definitely in the wrong here. I suck.
What happened to his hands?
What's that?
His hands? Why are they missing?
Well, I, cooked them up, then fed them to Caesar.
What the fuck?
Well, Caesar was hungry, and well, she said she wanted to try something new.
So you fed her this person's hands?
No, I gave some to Piper too.
What the actual fuck is wrong with you?
What? I don't really see the problem here. She said she needed a hand.
Yeah, with fixing the steel tusk. Not eating somebody's disembodied fucking hand.
Relax, Lucy. It was just an NPC Thyron. They don't matter.
That's it. I am done with dealing with all your shenanigans, Bernice.
Oh, come on, Lucy. I still got some leftover fingers. Who knows, you might even turn into Sakuna.
That was brain rot. Don't trust Bernice. Alright, what did Vez send?
All right, listen up, because two important things have happened this week. Two very important things have happened this week. I'm going to tell you about them, because of my stream. That's how that works. Josh, where have you been? Why haven't you been streaming? I'll tell you. Thank you. That's a good question. I'm glad you asked. That sets me up remarkably nicely. First of all, can you all admire my Oh Dear Dinah mug from the Alan Wake games? That's one of the things I've got to tell you about. Alan Wake is so good, I like coffee now.
Damn.
It's that good as a game. That's the highest praise I can put. Like, I thought Alan Wake is the next video on the Was It Good series, and I played all the way through Alan Wake, and obviously I was finding these coffee cups and these coffee little thermoses around the thing, and I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go, I'll give it a try. Yeah, I finished that game in 2 days. It's that good. So Alan Wake is now one of my favorite games of all time, without a doubt. I'm beginning to think that Sam Lake is a legitimate genius. Like, I played Max Payne and thought, this is good, but there's flaws. Then I played Alan Wake and thought, this is better, but there's flaws. However, I can see the potential. So, I mean, I've never met Sam Lake, but I think if I ever do, I want to be able to have that coffee sip thing with him. He's one of the few people working in games now that I think I would be comfortable legitimately calling a genius. His games aren't flawless at all, but I think they're the kind of games that you love in spite of their flaws. So that's my plan. But made myself an Oh Dear Dinah mug. The next thing I'll tell you about is a very important thing that I've got to discuss in a second with all of you. It's a remarkably important thing. We'll wait. People are here. Don't worry. About 400, 500 people joining. We'll get. Yes, I'm accepting the Remedyverse. I'm going to play Control. I'm going to play Quantum Break. Got to make sure Visa's here, because without Visa here, he can't farm clips. That's what it is. Okay, cool. There's 500 people here. I need to share a secret with you. And this is probably the clip Visa will use. I have worked out that I love streaming. And I hate streaming culture. I've been analysing it, and it's awful. I hate it. I don't like it at all. Because the poster boys for what streaming is as a medium are the worst possible examples that we could have. People that aren't familiar with streaming will see those rage baiters in real life trying to make people angry just for a prank or a reaction. They'll see idiot man-children running around with far too much money. They'll see political activists on both the extreme left and the extreme right, not really trying to push any kind of agenda of their own, but more rile the other side up to reaction or clip farm. You'll see people with basically no knowledge of a specific subject casting themselves as the Dunning-Kruger king, again, simply to rile up the emotions of people who watch them, and then all of them make an absurd amount of money. I've realized that it is the domain of the gifted man-child in order to, rile up whichever user base and demographic they've decided to make angry at the other side this week. I've realized that it is artistically vapid, it is commercially demonic, and I hate everything about streaming culture in general. However, I like streaming to an audience. The problem is, in order to step away from the video game jail and become a more socially, culturally relevant streamer, you need to step away from video games and get into either extremely divisive politics or essentially playing to an emotionally immature crowd of essentially either children or young men that haven't matured past being a mental child. And I think that sucks. I think it's horrible. I think it's casting this glorious medium in one of the worst ways. It's lowering the barrier effectively into hell. It is the lowest common denominator. And I have decided that I really can't be asked to keep up with any of that. So we're going to pretend it's 1996 and I'm going to play Red Alert while chatting to you guys about shit that matters with your actual life without doing any of the stuff that I think is demeaning the art of streaming into the ground. That's where I'm at. Just so you all know, I don't care about hiring a production team and flying around a country while being the most obnoxious person that I could possibly be. I don't care about riling up either political side. I don't particularly care about playing Metal Gear Solid, the new Snake Eater version, even though they sent me a load of stuff, which is lovely. I'll show you the stuff they've sent me. I was sat here for about an hour before I clicked go live thinking, what do I want to do? Because from a business point of view, I should be playing the big games. I should be getting people angry. I should choose a specific demographic and rile you up against whoever I decide is your enemy this week. I should make you feel that you are being seen and heard. I should be a lightning rod for extreme things because people don't want entertainment. They want confirmation bias. They want to be told what they already know in another slightly more intelligent sounding way and think, oh, that's made me feel even better about myself. Give this person money. And honestly, that all sounds like bullshit. So let's pretend it's the Allies versus the Soviets again and send some small soldiers to kill some other small soldiers. That sounds like a much... In fact, you know what? You don't even deserve this resolution on the webcam. I'm dropping this down. Perfect. You have a lower resolution webcam. That's what you get. Yeah, I basically realized that I absolutely hate streaming culture. I think streaming culture is completely... I think it's childish and vapid at the same time. Because unfortunately, I've met people that are really into... Whenever you say to someone, hey, you know, do you watch streams? And they're always like, yeah, I watch the most obnoxious, annoying, irritating person you can possibly think of because it's fun. No, it's not. It's irritating. And when you meet... Because the problem is that there is a huge amount of people who are very emotional. And there is a huge amount of people who are very emotional in the exact opposite way. And if you choose one of these sides of people, you can make a lot of money because you just rile them up against the other side. And it's not even always political. Sometimes it's just sociological, sometimes it's economical, sometimes it's just cultural in general. You choose one of the sides and tell them the other side is wrong. You are great. You're fantastic. Support me. Give me lots of money. That's great. I will be your champion. However, in the middle, and this is not, again, political spectrum, it's mainly in the middle socially and culturally, there's the idea that you just kind of want to play video games. We just kind of want to hang out, be normal, chill out, see friends, see family, make enough money to pay your bills, survive, pay your rent, maybe grab a takeout on the weekend, enjoy whatever film there is out there, you know, go bowling, play laser tag, that kind of general normal vibes. The problem is, those people, despite being a bigger amount of the population in general, aren't watching Twitch. They're out doing the stuff that's fun. You guys, from what I've kind of worked out, are the normal people on Twitch. Because if you weren't, you would be at another streamer who is on one of the extreme sides, getting your confirmation bias sucked directly from the teat of information. The normal people are either out touching grass or here. Now, I'm not normal either. I was sat here before streaming. This is what started this whole rant. I was sat here before streaming thinking, what do I want to play? And I thought, you know what? I don't want to paint Warhammer live on stream, despite the fact I've got like 100 high elves sat in front of me that I need to finish, because that is my mental break, my mental time off. I'll stick this total side thing, but at the minute I'm really into book talk for some reason. We'll talk about that in a second. But I realised I don't want to paint Warhammer. That is my side break. So instead, I'm going to play a 1996 video game. That's what we're going to do. I've just confirmed your bias that you are normal and not extreme in any way. There you go. See, I'm aware of where I sit within this dichotomy of streamers. Dead in the middle. We are going to be neither over nor underwhelming. We are just whelming. Every one of my viewers is someone who has more important on their primary monitor. And what you want on your secondary monitor is a content creator who you can look away from for 5 minutes, come back, and not much has changed. That's what you want. I am the backup Netflix. You want something in the background, but you don't want to pay attention to it. You just want to know when you come back and look at it, there'll be just enough there. I'm like a sugar block. You know that horses have those big sugar bricks that occasionally when they get bored, they walk over, lick the sugar brick, and then walk away? That kind of, I don't know what to do, but I'm going to do something vibes. That's what I bring to Twitch. What's the phrase? I'm like the Windows maze screensaver of Twitch. You put me on when you aren't sure what else is going to go on.
So what the fuck does that make us? 'Cause I don't think we go to the extremist side. I don't think we go to the underwhelming side. I don't think we're in the whelming side. What the fuck does that make us? Oh, I don't think we're normal either. I don't really think we're normal. We need to come up with a name for ourselves. Because look how many fucking mods are in the chat. You think that's fucking normal? Maybe we should go ahead and say that we are just... We're not meta. We're off meta. We're off meta. We're off meta, people. That's what we are. We're not normal. We're not weird. We're just off meta. You know what? There is something I do need to do, though. I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to do it, which is the fucking problem. And I'm putting it off right now. No, I have not seen the 2 Smack videos. But I tell you what. I said this was going to be a short stream, right? Like I said, I got something I need to go do. I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to do it. But I'm going to call the stream for right now. I'm going to go do what I got to do. And after I'm done what I'm done, if it's not too late, I'll come back to live stream. If it's too late, I'll come back and live stream. Either way. And if you're around, you're around. If not, I just, like I said, I got something I got to deal with. And I'll be back after I'm done with that. Honestly, it has something to do with touching grass. 100% actually. So let me go do it. And I will be back later.